Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Oh, we hangin', we bang, oh, we bangin'. Oh, we have some homemade lamb chops with Mambo sauce on top of some cauliflower mash, yummy delicious, and some zucchini. And we are drinking mango flavored water. Yummy freaking delicious. Doesn't that look amazing? What's up, Yummy Bites? Welcome back to another episode of Yummy Bites TV. Y'all already see it. Y'all, we are drinking mango peach flavored water today. Yes, y'all, I literally forgot the name of the drink, y'all. Delicious. When I was doing the clips, y'all gonna notice it. Anyway, let's pray. Amen. Who is ready for this mother flipping mukbang? All right, let's try these lamb chops. Ooh. That cauliflower mash. This is delicious. Lamb chops with Mambo sauce, elite. Incredible. Wow. I wanted to see how it was gonna taste without this. Let's see. What? If y'all haven't caught on to the Chipotle Tabasco, I don't know what to say. This is incredible. Shout out to DC. Who out there is from DC? Or just the DMV area. The meat is so tender. It literally tastes even better with this. This cauliflower mash is the best one that I've made. Like,
And I didn't really do anything different. I used a whipped cream cheese this time. It's so good. Mmm. 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 Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is too good. Mmm. Oh no! I just noticed 3 of my... Girl. I noticed that 3 of my lights were out when I just looked like that. Then, as soon as I looked, y'all, 2 of them cut on. What's up with that? Literally, y'all, as soon as I looked up, I saw that they were off, and then 2 of them cut on. There's one up there that's been off, right? I just need to change it. But, oh my God, they're still on, y'all. Oh my God. That was weird. It literally, as soon as I noticed it, both of them cut on. 2 of them cut on. What's up with that? Yeah, I gotta be honest. Okay. Excuse me. I am getting tired of this presidential race. I really am. It's like the craziest stuff that's happening right now. It's like the Republicans are just grasping for straws, just anything that they can say or do. And then y'all, people are afraid of what might happen, allegedly, if Donald Trump does not win and Kamala does. Kamala. Are y'all afraid? I'm not afraid. I just was thinking about it like I'm gonna be, walking with my head, you know what I'm saying, higher, my posture gonna get good. And that's how I was thinking about it. But what do y'all think is gonna happen? Like if Kamala wins, oh, she's going to. But what do y'all think is going to happen? I mean, what could people do? Because, y'all, I've been finding out all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's just so much going on, y'all. And it's a lot of stuff I don't even understand, to be honest with you. Like, I'm just not hearing about a lot of this stuff for the first time from lawyers that went to law school at Yale. Y'all. And I wanted y'all to listen to this video that I found. I'm going to let y'all listen to it. Look at this. Look, who want a bite? Who want a yummy bite? Y'all know y'all want some. Look at that Mambo sauce glistening. I mean, is it not glistening, y'all? Is it not glistening, girl? Who want a yummy bite? Who wants a yummy bite? These are literally lamb chop lollipops, okay? Because I don't know what's going on with Costco, but these are not big at all. Like, they are the smallest lamb chops I think I've ever purchased. Girl, really? Really? Mmm. Incredible. Yeah, I couldn't believe how small these was when I was cooking them. Mmm. This is the biggest one. Mm. It's something about this zucchini I don't like. Because this is frozen. Now, I thought vegetables that came out the freezer section were fresh. But no. No. I would have rather gotten like some fresh zucchini and made them. Girl, I'm never doing it. I had this in my freezer. That's why I'm using it, because it's been in there for a long time. And I was like, let me go ahead and use this zucchini. Girl, never again. I'm going to eat it, but I don't like it. It has a, I don't know, y'all. They have a weird taste to them. And I don't even know how to explain it. But I'm going to eat them because I need to eat my vegetables. Y'all, this this is so good. God, these are the best ones. I think these are sour cream and chive cauliflower mash that came in the box frozen, y'all. So you put it in the microwave, and then of course I soup mine up and put stuff in it that I want. So I put some onion and chive whipped cream cheese in here. Then I put the oh my God, chicken bouillon powder and some black pepper. Girl, these are so good. Excuse me. And y'all, I was so sick earlier today. It was ridiculous. Y'all, I think I got sick from those croissants. I really think I did. They just did not agree with me at all. Y'all, got so sick today. I wasn't even gonna film a video. I was telling Mercy, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. What is going on with me? Girl. At first I thought it was the apple cider vinegar that I was drinking. And I was like, my apple cider vinegar ain't never done this to me. Girl. It was horrible. But I'm feeling better now, thank God. I didn't even think I was going to start feeling better no time soon. But I did. But, girl, I'm not cheating again for a long time. I think my body has grown so accustomed to being keto, it don't want none of that, none of those carbs and sugars. Like, my body just, oh my God, y'all. I ain't doing it no more. I'm so serious. So I'm sorry. If y'all wanted me to cheat, but I can't do it, honey. My body does not like it. Yeah, and I know I ate the croissants a couple of days ago, but it's just not showing up, girl. Like, that's the only thing that I can think of that went wrong, y'all. Because y'all know, since I became keto, I don't have stomach aches anymore. I don't have any of that stuff that I used to have before. And that is what this felt like, y'all. Like what I used to get. And I was like, oh my God, no. I can't do it. Um, so, what was I saying? Why was I saying that? But yeah, I got super sick, y'all. But thank God I feel so much better. I'm gonna try to, do some healthy meals, y'all. Like, and I'm trying to use the groceries that we have here now because we have so much food, y'all. It's ridiculous. So I'm trying to use what we have and not have to order anything else. Until I'm done using up the groceries that we have. I'm getting full. Did y'all see that interview with Kenneth Petty that they pulled from 1994 from when he had did what he did? People thought that Nikki was gonna be going crazy. Well, I don't know if she is or not, but if I was her, I wouldn't. Because guess why? He denied doing it. He denied it. I don't know what people thought they were gonna see. But obviously he did do something wrong. But he denied it in the video. I guess people thought that he was gonna say yes, he did it. I don't know. His daddy was sitting right there in the interview. So I don't know. But when he was talking, he sounded like he was lying. Allegedly. I'm not even gonna cap. I don't even use that word, but I'm not gonna cap. He sounded like he was lying to me. Just for the simple fact that he lied about his age to, I think, one of the detectives, or he lied about his age to some daggone body and said that he was 14. The same age as, I think her name was Jennifer. Okay. When he was really 16. But why are people trying to hold Nikki accountable for something that her husband did? He did that. She wasn't nowhere around when he was doing what he was doing. She just met him years later. Well, I heard that they were like teenage sweethearts or something like that. I guess before she met Safari. Y'all, this was so good. I got a piece of meat right in front of my teeth. But anyway, yeah. Like, if I was Nikki, I wouldn't say nothing about it. Nothing. Y'all need to be getting on him, not her. I think people are doing that because she's famous. But none of what he did is her fault. And that was her personal choice to marry somebody with that kind of past. Like that was her choice. So, you know what I mean? She has to live with that. Not everybody else. She does. And no, it seems like she's pretty happy with her decision. She married him and had a baby. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people be wasting their breath with that, trying to blame it on her, even though it's not her fault. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just getting so tired of people speaking bad about Kamala, and just everything that is going on. People are freaking out. People are freaking going crazy over this election. They're jumping out of their character, being disrespectful, and just saying stuff that they wouldn't normally say about anybody else. And I know why all this is happening. It's happening because she's black, y'all. Do y'all see the uproar just because of somebody's skin color? Is that not strange to y'all? I mean, I know it's been going on for years, but God, dog, it is really amping up right now. I know y'all feel it because I do. I know y'all feel it. But it's just, it's getting annoying. And it's taking the fun out of it. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's supposed to be all, laughter and games and, but still, like, you're supposed to have a little bit of fun with the election. Like, this is literally horrible and depressing. Let's see. What? Question. Has anybody ever done a parasite cleanse with a papaya? Like, with the seeds? Let me know in the comments because I plan on doing it, but I'm scared. I'm scared. Let me know if it's scary, okay, and what I should expect. Let me know in the comments. I want to do a cleanse. I've never done a parasite, cleanse. And y'all know I'm an eater. So, who knows what's in there? I don't know, but we're going to see. So, I'm going to do the papaya thing. I have to order it, but I'm probably going to do it on my day off because I don't know what's going to happen. What else, y'all? This infuriated me, and we've already talked about this, but coming from the news, it's something else. Y'all listen to this.
Let me ask you about your trip traveling across the country, because you were traveling across the country on the way to Chicago where you were, and we'll talk about that too. You interviewed a lot of people. Yeah. What are some of the things or trends that surprised you about some of those conversations?
It was certainly eye-opening to hear so many people, even people of color and women, saying that they are going to support Donald Trump. I'm not quite sure that the polls are accurate as it relates to the tightening of the polls and who's going to support whom. Right-wing media, when I released my content, they said, oh, Don Lemon was shocked or Don Lemon was surprised at the answers that he got. But there were a lot of black men, Jen, who said that they were supporting Donald Trump simply because he gave them a stimulus check. He gave them $1,200 back when he was president. They did not somehow remember that the current president also gave them a stimulus check, except that his name wasn't on it. So I had to remind them time after time that the check did not come from Donald Trump, but it came from a Democratic Congress.
Boom.
And he actually slowed it up in order to have his name on the check.
Let me ask you about your trip traveling across the country, because you were...
And then he slowed up the progress just so he could write his name on the check. I guess so people would think that he gave it to them. That was pretty smart, though, what you did. If he did that on purpose. But girl. Wowskers. All right. So, this guy made a video of everything that Kamala said that she was going to do versus what Trump said he's going to do when he becomes president. Y'all listen to this.
Independent analysts just dropped the numbers on Kamala Harris and Donald Trump's economic plans, and the contrast is shocking. Let's break it down. Kamala Harris plans to raise the corporate tax rate from 21% to 28% while cutting taxes for 100 million working-class Americans. Her proposal includes a $6,000 child tax credit for families with newborns, up to $3,600 per child for middle-class families, a $1,500 tax credit for frontline workers, and savings of up to $6,000 per year on health health insurance through the Affordable Care Act, which Trump wants to repeal. Trump, he's pushing to slash the corporate tax rate to 18%, repeal the 15% minimum tax on giant corporations, and hand out millions in tax cuts to the wealthiest households,
to the wealthy,
while raising taxes on a median family of 4 by $3,000. He's looking out for...
He's going to raise our taxes and cut the richest taxes.
For big oil, big pharma, and big banks, leaving everyday Americans behind. Now, what do the economists say? Nonpartisan analysis from Moody's shows how Harris's plan raises $5 trillion in revenue over the next decade while spending $2 trillion, creating a net revenue of $3 trillion for the government.
Boom.
Trump's plan, it adds $2 trillion to the deficit thanks to his $5 trillion in tax breaks for the wealthy while raising less than $3 trillion through his inflationary tariffs. That's just the hard data. Whose policies do you think are better for everyday Americans?
And y'all, these are facts, okay? These are facts. So, like, there's a clear person here for the normal person who lives in this world, not an uber rich person. Y'all.
Let us know in the comments.
I don't know. It seems like people don't want to hear certain things. It's like they're like blind to it, or they're just like, I don't want to hear it. I'm going to vote for him anyway. I like his policies. What policies do you like? Girl. So annoying. Oh, did y'all hear about Kroger admitting that they raised their prices? Like, listen.
We have some breaking news, y'all. Kroger executive admits company gouged prices above inflation.
Kroger.
This was just updated about their...
Me and Marshall think that they have the cheapest prices, but no. And then for what was it? Instacart. It says that Kroger has in-store prices, but honestly, that's not true. That's a freaking lie. But listen to this.
30 minutes ago. So while testifying in front of the Federal Trade Commission, Andy Groff, who is the pricing executive for Kroger, read an email that was sent internally stating that in order to increase their profits during the COVID pandemic, that they priced eggs and bread and milk higher than what inflation was. One of the statements was, never let a good cry.
Remember when we were struggling trying to buy freaking milk and eggs?
Prices go to waste. Economists have
Let me
now
let y'all
said
hear what
that
she
this
said. Hold on.
sentiment was, never let a good crisis go to waste. Economists have now said that this is an indicator that other grocery stores, such as Walmart, have now been price gouging to match each other throughout the last 4 years. So now every explanation that grocery stores have given us, such as shipping costs, such as
was a
prices,
lie.
supplies, all of that is now called into question. Were they lying? And
Allegedly.
all of this came for the hearing for the merger between Kroger and Albertsons. And so now they may be in more heat because these statements show that they are indeed price gouging.
Wow.
Let me know what you think in the comments.
Can you get punished for price gouging? Because people do it all the time. You can get away with it. But can you like go to jail for that? Or get fined or something? I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. What else, y'all? Oh boy. Yeah, so I did the Mambo sauce lamb chops because Honey DC is trending and they are pissed. People in DC, y'all, they are pissed about Keith Lee coming there saying the things that he said. You know, one of the things he said something about he was saying that they promote a lot of alcohol or whatever. I guess that he's saying that they promote more alcohol than food. I don't know, y'all. Like, it's just, I didn't understand what he meant by the alcohol comment. But girl, people are basically saying that DC, their restaurants are what's good. Like the takeout, no. But that's what Keith Lee does. He does the takeout for the mom and pop places, not the expensive restaurants where you sit down and eat. That's not what they do. They trying to help people get business. It's not for the ones who already have business. So when you have restaurants like that where you are helping a struggling business, sometimes the food is not going to be good. And people, I don't know, I guess they don't understand that, like, sometimes the food ain't good. And then his taste buds are his taste buds, not everybody else's taste buds. And, don't ask him to come then. If you don't like his taste buds, basically, don't ask him to come to where you are. I don't know if they're still out there or not. I know I wouldn't be after dude go get on the internet talking about go rob him. Like, what? Girl, I'm out of there. I am out of there. Yes, anyway, that's why I did the Mambo sauce lamb chops, because baby, DC is on the map right now. They really are. And they were saying that people was telling Keith to go to places, I guess purposefully to go to these places that weren't good at all. Oh, excuse me. So I don't know. And then, y'all, did y'all hear about what is this man's name? I got the freaking story. Here you go.
Guys,
listen to
if you live in this state right here,
Texas is who she's talking about, y'all. And she's talking about what is going on with the Latinos in Texas. Apparently, a man by the name of, is his name, hold on, let me get his correct name.
I support Lula.
Ken Paxton is his name. He got like these Mexican people's houses raided, trying, accuse them of doing unlawful things or whatever. People are saying that they're like the police, I'm not sure who it is that is messing with Spanish people in Texas. They're unregistering people from voting, like they're unregistering folks. And anyway, I heard that the Mexican vote is the biggest vote in Texas. Girl, I didn't even know that. They are the majority as far as voting goes. And apparently a lot of them want to vote for Kamala this time around. Okay? Because that's what, the numbers are showing, that they're, registering and they want to vote for Kamala. But yeah, let y'all listen to what this Spanish lady says. Y'all, this is for all my Spanish people out there. I don't know who you voting for, but listen to this, because they messing with y'all right now. They're messing with people of color, period. Listen.
guys, if you live in this state right here, you need to really pay attention. Now, this organization is committed to protecting and advancing civil rights for the Latino community. Meaning, if you're Mexican or any kind of Latino, Hispano, Chicano, whatever you want to call yourself.
Oh, let me get the name of that
Guys,
organization.
If you live in this state right here,
hold on,
you need to really pay attention. Now, this organization is...
It's called LULAC. It's an organization that protects Spanish people, Mexicans, okay?
committed to protecting and advancing civil rights for the Latino community. Meaning if you're Mexican or any kind of Latino, Hispano, Chicano, whatever you want to call yourself, Hispanic, they fight for our civil rights, for our rights.
Okay.
And from the time of their inception, they have never endorsed a political candidate. And this year they decided to endorse Kamala Harris.
What?
Because Trump's policies are harmful to our people.
And I'm glad y'all know that.
These people's policies are harmful to our people. This state right here is controlled in all three branches by these people. This person right here, this is who that is. He's a crooked motherfucker who is doing some very crooked things.
He's talking about Ken
and he's trying to
Paxton,
settle
allegedly.
out of court. But because he was doing it as that position, we that live here, we're gonna have to foot the bill. So then an impeachment was called for. See? But since these people control our state and they have the majority in the House and the Senate in our state, they let him go. And now he's doing that. And
They say now he's allegedly, y'all.
He and the House and the Senate in our state, they let him go. And now he's doing that.
This article says that Ken Paxton raised Latino Democrats' homes. Okay? Like, do y'all understand what I'm saying when I say unusual things are happening this election? They so scared a black woman is going to be president. They are afraid. And I don't mean the a little afraid. They are a lot afraid. They are terrified. And it's just so weird to be watching this. It just really is, y'all. But anyway, she is talking to her people, y'all.
And they're removing people from the voter rolls. I made a video the other day. If you need me to make it again, I'll make it for you. On how to check your voter registration. Because they're taking us off so we won't be able to vote. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them intimidate you. Don't let them take your vote away. And show up to the polls and vote.
Yes. And it don't matter.
These states, right?
Y'all, it don't matter how long the freaking line is. Stand in that mug. Stand in it. Like, I'm trying to tell you that, like, that shouldn't even matter. Don't let nothing stop you from voting. Nothing.
Here are these people. Back then, they used to be this. That's why I tell you that it's important for you to know how your government functions instead of just telling you who to vote for. Because they just switch. Don't let them intimidate you. Get up and
She was
vote.
so right about
Don't
that.
let them intimidate you.
Listen
Don't
to
let
this.
the people from the voter rolls. I made a video the other day.
Listen.
If you need me to make it again, I'll make it for you. On how to check your voter registration. Because they're taking us off so we won't be able to vote. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them intimidate you. Don't let them take
Girl, that cartoon is loud.
and show up to the polls and vote anyway. All these states right here are these people. Back then, they used to be this.
That's what I heard,
That's
y'all.
why I tell you that it's important for you to know how your government functions instead of just telling you who to vote for. Because they just switch. Don't let them
They switch.
intimidate you.
And you know, people are using that to say, do not vote Democratic, the Republican, because the KKK used to be, was created, this is what I heard, y'all, was created by Democrats, but they switched. So people are saying, like, why would you, vote Democrat when the KKK was formed by Democrats? But they switched, though. So it's not the same anymore. So that's not an excuse, okay? It just really isn't. And I hate it when people say that. Hate that. Yeah, they just switched. Yeah, they used to be Democrats, but they switched to Republicans. So they're no longer Democrat. What else, y'all? Oh, y'all, this interview, I was freaking shocked. This man asked this man, why are you're a Republican, why are you voting Democrat? Listen to this, y'all.
We're elected governor's a third-party candidate. Why are you supporting the Democratic ticket?
Well, why am I supporting it? I'm doing it for a selfish reason. I've been alive now. I'm 73 years old. So when you look, there's only one election every 4 years now. So I don't know how many more I'm going to see in my lifetime. I had the good fortune of seeing our first black American president, seeing him get elected, President Obama, and re-elected. Now, my selfish reason is this. I don't want to die and not see a woman president. And I think this is the opportunity for one to get the job. I think it's highly long overdue.
Yes.
If you look at how voting came about in America, white men could always vote. Then the black men were included, or black people, and then finally women. So if you go in that category, women deserve the opportunity now to be the commander-in-chief and to lead this country. After all, us men have screwed it up enough, haven't we?
Screwed it. I can't wait to see how things are gonna flow with Kamala. Like, I can't wait. It's exciting. It is exciting. Okay, now, y'all, I might not do the comments today, y'all, because this here. Okay, so this young lady, she went to Yale for law school, okay? And she is explaining to us how, allegedly, if Donald Trump gets elected president, how he would become like a dictator. You know, how this would happen and why this would happen under what she's saying here. Y'all, I barely understand it, but listen to this girl. Apparently, she's explaining it in layman's terms. Apparently. Listen.
Let's get something straight. The reason why Project 2025 and what happens in November is so important is because the president is far more powerful than you think. And this power comes from a crucial legal concept known as the Unitary Executive Theory. Now, if you haven't really heard of the Unitary Executive Theory, that's okay. They don't really teach it in schools, but I'll explain it to you. I graduated from Yale Law School where I focus in constitutional law, so I'll try to decode this rather simply because you need to understand how this works. So basically, this theory dates all the way back to 1984 in the Reagan era, and it gained even more prominence from the 1988 Supreme Court case Morrison v. Olson, where Justice Antonin Scalia wrote about it and defended it in a really powerful dissent. Now, the theory argues that the framers, particularly everyone's favorite framer, Alexander Hamilton, wrote in Article 2 of the Constitution calling for a very strong unitary executive with all control under the president. It mainly comes from the language in Section 1 here, also known as the vesting clause. The executive power shall be vested in a president of the United States of America. This is read in combination with the take care clause, which reads that the president shall take care that the laws be faithfully executed. Essentially, under the Unitary Executive Theory, the president himself is in charge of the executive branch. No agencies are independent of him, and his control alone serves to counterbalance the other two branches of government. And while this started in the Reagan era, the president most famous for using this was George W. Bush after 9/11. The Unitary Executive Theory allowed him to make broad national security decisions without congressional oversight. That's how we got the war on terror, large-scale government surveillance programs on citizens, the use of controversial interrogation techniques, and a bunch of other measures that Congress and legal scholars thought were questionable but couldn't do anything about because of the Unitary Executive Theory. He also issued a bunch of statements known as signing statements, which is basically when a president signs a bill into law, instead of vetoing it, Bush would say, I think some part of this is unconstitutional, and I intend to completely ignore it, or implement it in a way that I see fit under the Unitary Executive Theory. So when you think about DJT's second term and some of the Handmaid's Tale aspects of Project 2025, and you're like, how could that be possible? How would he be able to do that as president? Isn't that Congress's job? No, he can under the Unitary Executive Theory. Most of the concerning policy recommendations, like gutting the Department of Education, firing federal workers, dismantling the FBI, limiting abortion, and getting rid of the National Weather Service, are all made possible under this theory. And again, DJT already attempted to implement some of these Project 2025 policies in his first term. He signed Schedule F to reclassify workers and fire them, replacing them with loyalists. Now, if you want to read more about this, I suggest Jeffrey Crouch's book, The Unitary Executive Theory, A Danger to Constitutional Government. And look, DJT's face right on the front cover. And if he wins in November, Republicans and other organizations like the Heritage Foundation have made clear that they plan to use the Unitary Executive Theory and presidential powers to the fullest extent.
Let's get
to the
something.
fullest extent. That's what they plan on doing, y'all. Like, that's why I don't understand. Folks. Black folks. You know, I don't understand. I really just don't. Like, I never even knew anything about the Unitary. What did she say? The Unitary executive theory. The Unitary executive theory. Y'all, look that up. She just explained it. But that would be, you know, what would make him become a dictator, allegedly. It would be right up under that. The Unitary executive theory, y'all. Honey. Anyway, y'all, let me see what y'all talking about. Like, this is out of freaking. I can't even find my channel, y'all. Oh, y'all. Oh, let me tell y'all something. I literally forgot to edit the video like early this morning because I you know, changed my little schedule, and now I'm editing my mukbang in the morning. I literally waited, y'all, until 11:30 because I had forgotten. And I realized, no, I think it was 11:45, something like that. Y'all, I had to hurry up and edit the freaking video. I hope I didn't leave anything in there that wasn't supposed to be in there. But, yeah. And so I put it out late. It was like after 1 o'clock, wasn't it? Yeah, it was after 1 o'clock. So I'm surprised that 30 of y'all were able to even comment on this video. Like, wow. Okay. Thank y'all so much for coming through early. Girly Girl 95 says early happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too, sis. Lily Porter 7100 says happy blessed Thursday, Yummy. Thank you. Happy blessed Thursday to you too. Why they got happy holidays right here? Lily Porter said, we ready for this mother flipping mukbang. Let's go, baby. We ready. We ready, Freddy. Let's see. Lily also says, I says, my. It's definitely going down. Yum, freaking delicious. Yum, freaking delicious. That looks so delicious. I'm definitely going to make this. Okay, sis. And let me know how you liked it. Let's see. Lily also says, hey, beautiful sis, you looking gorgeous as always. Thank you, girl. And she also sends chocolate hearts. Chocolate hearts and fire emojis. Thank you, girl. I love it. Sugar 16 says, looks delicious. I will be cooking this for supper. Thanks for sharing, Yummy. Thank you, girl. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm trying to answer y'all back too. Katie Lindsay 5154 says, yummers. Yes, y'all. I definitely wear your merch. Thank you. Yes, girl. And that reminds me that I finally got in contact with the designer for my aprons, y'all. First, I was gonna let Murder Show do it, but I changed my mind. And I'm going to go ahead and go with the person who did my, I was about to say thumbnail, my logo for my mukbang channel. When I tell you, like, this man is so talented. It is, and I'm going to let y'all know who it is after he, you know, finish doing my design or whatever. I'm definitely shouting him out. Angela Fry 7205 says, okay, girl. Yes, y'all. Lily Porter says, okay, girl. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Yummers. Y'all are so funny. Wamuku. Wima Langu 6007 says, came to Africa, you belong. Oh, come to Africa, you belong here, and we'll be happy to have you. If I could, trust me, I would. Okay, trust me, I would come if I could, but I can't. But lucky for you, you're out there. Lily Porter says, yes, definitely delicious. Are you kidding me? That's what you be saying also. Michael Stewart 198 says, the food looks amazing. Love your hair, Yummy. Thank you, Michael. Let's see. Velicious Dinners 5713 sends a red heart. Thank you, sis. Katie Lindsay 5154 says, Officer Udi, don't play about them kids. Okay? LMAO, he's so funny. If you have watched his vids, please do so, because you gonna be on the floor. I heard like a lot of people do like him. I should have subscribed to his channel, but I didn't. I love his little accent. He must be from Texas somewhere. He must be. Katie Lindsay 5154 says, in elementary school, they used to make us carry that big ass paddle that said bathroom pass. Yes, I remember that. LMAO. They didn't let us because they knew we didn't have to pee. We was in there trying to meet up with our friends and get out of class. Yeah, sometimes people did do that. Sometimes, but everybody did not do that, honey. Some people have to actually use the bathroom. So that means that you're going to have to let everybody use the bathroom and just catch the ones that are not doing what they're supposed to do. But I would never tell a child that they can't use the bathroom. Never. I think that is weird. Lofa 661 says, yes, Yummy, another delicious dish. I need to try that cauliflower rice because I love me some white rice. So I always hear you say, geez Louise. I do say geez Louise. Geez Louise, LOL, or freaking Yummy Delicious. I wanted to ask you, did you lose weight doing keto? Because I just can't believe you said how big you were, because you look so good, and how you keep the weight off. Girl. I lost weight fasting, intermittent fasting, and keto. All of it together. That's how I lost all that weight. Initially, I was fasting. Keto was the last thing I did. And I feel like keto maintained my weight loss. But I think the weight loss, a lot of it came from fasting. Y'all remember the water fast? I did the water fast. Y'all, I did a watermelon fast. What else did I do? I did a cabbage soup, like diet thing or whatever. So yeah, I was doing a lot of fasting. That's how I lost all the weight. And then to maintain, the last thing I did, like I said, was keto. And I've been able to maintain with keto. So that is how it happened, girl. I have literally lost over, what is it? Over 80, either over 70 pounds or over 80 pounds I've lost. And, yeah, I'm so grateful. Y'all don't even understand. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, dang, how did I lose all that weight? I was literally determined. That's how I lost it. I was determined. Y'all remember? There was certain things, like when I would go to restaurants, I would be like, what does that have in it? I can't have this. I can't have that. I was stern. I didn't let the food win. Remember I told y'all, don't let the food win. Don't let it win. Oh, I was exercising too. I forgot. Let's not take that out of the picture. I was exercising and I was fasting and keto. All that. When I first started exercising, what was I doing? I was on the treadmill 30 minutes until I got better, and then when I got tired of the treadmill, did I start with the treadmill or did I start with Zumba? I was doing aerobics, y'all. I was doing HIIT exercises. I did all kinds of stuff, y'all. And then I started walking outside. I started with 30 minutes, and then I went to an hour once it got easy. You know what I mean? And I know I lost some weight from that. So, yeah, it's a combination of working out also. Now, when I say working out, I don't mean going to the gym and lifting weights. I didn't do none of that. Okay? I didn't do none of that. I walked. I heard that is like the best way. Like if you don't want to do like strenuous exercising, walk. It'll fall off that way too. Start with 30 minutes. Don't do nothing less than 30 minutes. Nothing less than 30 minutes. Yeah, I love talking about weight loss. Moria Hardy 3764 says, I remember when I was in the 5th grade, we were taking a test and had to use the bathroom. The teacher said no, then yes. She said, cause you're not gonna pass this test anyway. Excuse me? Baby, my mama went up there and blessed her. Y'all, teachers be thinking that they are getting away with things, but honey, children run their mouths to their mamas. They run their mouths. Y'all, that was wrong. That was so wrong. She said, because y'all not going to pass the test anyway. That was so... Oh, my God. User KF6UV7YF2H says, hi, Yummy. Hey, girl. I have only one thing that I'm not pleased with about Kamala Harris. She let them illegal immigrants come over to the United States with no green cards. Not to say she gives them food cards, hotel, etc. when she's not helping us in the United States of America. I honestly don't even know how to answer this. We're being helped too. We're being helped. I know, like, it's a state of like, you know, like the economy is horrible right now. I know. But there is help for people. Okay? Like, we have help. They may be getting more than us. Now, you know what? I'm not even going to speak on it because I honestly don't understand that part neither. I don't either. If anybody does understand, please let us know in the comments. Because, you know, and I don't know if it's this administration's fault. That's why I don't want to say nothing about it. But yes, I do know what you're talking about. And they do get a whole lot more benefits than we do. But we do get benefits, but they just get a whole lot more. And maybe it's because they starting from scratch. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. And that's what I'm going to say. I can't even answer that. And she also says, I like helping people, but the right way. How can you be a president and you break laws? Like, I don't know how. But obviously they're making it to where he can be a felon and be the president. Like, I don't know. Katie Lindsay 5154 says, Yummy, LMAO, DB Eaton is a dude. You called him sis. LMAO. Check him out. He's valid. He be cooking his ass off. Girl, I don't even... DB Eaton. Girl, I don't know who you talking about. I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry. Katie Lindsay also says, instead of a brick and mortar restaurant, you would do well with a food truck. Get Murder Show and lay off in that thing and make bank. She said off in that thing. Girl, if you think Lay is about to work in a food truck or even Murder Show, neither one of them would do it. Neither one. I promise you that. Like, Because me and Marshall talked about him getting a food truck before, and then he was just like, nah, I wouldn't want to do it. Like, all day in that truck, and it's hot, cooking food. Like, yeah, Leia Show wouldn't want to do it, y'all. I mean, she is living her young adult life. Rose Miles 865 says, happy Thursday, Chrissy. Hope you're having a great day and your food looks amazing. Thank you so much. LaShawn 1901. Yummy bites with some broccoli, y'all. And she has that line again. I need to know what that means. And I'm gonna ask, what does that line mean? Lily Porter 7100 says, it was definitely wrong for the lunchbox situation. If it happened to my child, I would have did every single step first. Then I would talk to the teacher about it and the principal. Then I would make sure my child's lunchbox is back, period. But dumping that child's food out is a no-no. I know, girl. If somebody had did that to my child, even though my child might have taken some, but that's wrong for an adult to do that. You know, it just is. I'm sorry, it just is. Even though that child had my child's lunchbox, it's a way to handle things, yes. Because some parents just got to do the right things, because bullying is definitely going on in school these days in time. But I would definitely get that lunchbox back to my child. Yes, most definitely. But dumping out a child's food, I just, that was wrong. Lady Croft says, hey, Yummy, OMG, I have a couple of your sayings that I could see. There's ooey man. Yes, y'all. And you hear? She said, I love those sayings of yours so much. And mother flipping. I've watched a video regarding the $50 bento box situation, and it's insane how that could be taken away from her in the first place. And the teacher had the nerve just to ignore it. I know, don't you hate that? Like, the teacher was like, what did she say? She just brushed the baby off. She brushed the baby off. Like, come on now. I probably wouldn't have went up and dumped the food out the box, but I would have called the school and let them know to make sure my child came home with their bento box. I wouldn't have even given them a $50 bento box in the first place. That's lunch money right there. I know that's right, girl, for weeks. I'm cracking up. You said you had to go to that school once to make sure your kids were going to the bathroom. I know that's right, sis. Because I be, gosh darn, if my child gonna have an accident because you said they couldn't go to the bathroom. Like, that's crazy. I don't know what's up with the teachers denying students access to personal situations. Exactly. And the girls might have a personal, if you know what I mean, monthly. You know? Like, don't do that. Again, you look beautiful, and congratulations on hitting 1,000 subbies on your cooking channel. Thank you so much, Cal. Thank you. I think I'm going on 1,100 now, y'all. Like, I'm just like, yes. Eachroy 2045 says, yummy. I love that recipe. You can't go wrong with chicken, cream sauce, and peppers. I know that's right. That's always good. Yeah, girl, it was delicious. Oh, I enjoyed that meal so much. Riri Love 62 says, hey, lovely. Hey, girl. She says, Kay, gonna make it real quick, LOL, regarding the negative pushback for Kamala. The thing about these social media platforms are that we'll always see much more negativity over positivity because of the low vibrational content, people that post videos, etc. When in actuality, the whole country overall, there's 1,000,000% more positive support each day. Let's remember, social media is a very tiny version of reality across states, cities, and Have you ever looked at a word and couldn't pronounce it, but you know anyway. Demographics. It's also it's amazing to see voters of all backgrounds, ethnicities, male, female, young, old. More people are uniting against the division that's being sold. We just have to sift through the BS on a daily. Girl, again, congrats and cheers on reaching 1,000+ subs on your new cooking channel. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you so much. She says, with love, bless up. Oh, gosh. Riri always coming with the facts, baby. Always. Thank you so much for that. I just finished talking about how, like, I'm tired of seeing all this negative stuff. Like, I'm tired of it. You know, I wish I wasn't on that side of it. Maybe I should stop watching videos of that type of stuff. But it just be blowing my mind when I see it. I just be like, what? For real? Y'all are really saying this about her? Like, y'all ought to be ashamed. Anyway, it's like a cesspool, girl. And she says, hey, come on in and enjoy the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe before you go. Leave a comment or suggestion down below, because everybody would love to hear what you got to say. Thanks, and have a mother flipping blessed day. Okay. That rhymed. Y'all. Oh, my freaking God. Something is going on with them lights. One of them had cut off again and cut back on. Y'all, I just can't. Etroy 2045 says, the Trump team and his supporters are very desperate. That's the word. Desperate. And they are doing some disgusting things. They're trying to suppress the votes in Georgia. They trying to do that in Georgia too. And they also have the voting certification committee, more than half who believe the 2020 elections was stolen, to certify or not the votes in Georgia. In South Carolina, where my parents live now, in order to register, you use your birth certificate as a form of ID, you have to also show your marriage license showing the name change before receiving the registration card. My parents have been married for over 60 years, and my mother had to go to the Vital Records Bureau in order to get them in time before it's time to register. They wouldn't accept her expired passport. Girl, you know what? It sounds like we just got to work a little harder to get registered and to vote this time. We got to work harder. You know, like, that's the only thing that I can freaking, just don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody stop you. Tahai Wilder 6554 says, baby, mama did the right thing because the child knew better, and the parent isn't any better because she should have, you right about that, should have returned it the next day instead of packing the lunch in it. Exactly. That mama knew that wasn't her child's freaking bento box. Then the teacher, yeah, mama stood on business, period. That's why I said some people would do it like that, but then some people won't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, even though the baby knew she was wrong. But anyway, those Mambo sauce lamb chops, exquisite, delicious. Okay, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Okay, follow me on the Family Blog channel, and also follow me on my new cooking channel. Everything is linked in the description box under everything Yummybitestv. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. All these burps and stuff, y'all, oh my God. It's from the carbs, okay? That's what it's from. Never again. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. for everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.